Hey, well, the trolls that be telling me to go to work, bro, go to work. I'm at work now. Where they at? Where they at? Nah, man, shout out to y'all, man. I just feel like cranking a live, a random day live for y'all, man. I was talking to somebody and then they asked me about relationships, bro. It was like, oh, why yes? How come you not really after a relationship right now, man? I don't know, like when it comes to relationships, bro, it's like I'm not so like thirsty for one. You feel me? You rich, fully. I feel like nowadays a lot of people chase the wrong things, man. Then you'll get it sports highlights, man. When it comes to relationship, bro, I just feel like it's a lot of people pretending, bro. So personally, I'm a little bit selfish right now to where I don't know if I want to just commit my time to someone that's not serious. What do I mean not serious? Like I give an example, bro. You might meet a shorty, right? Shorty look right. She got a job. You feel me? She knows she posts positive things online, and then you go talk to her and really ask certain questions. Like I was talking to this shorty, bro. I never expected this shorty to have a trick. If y'all know what a trick is, man, it's like a girl got an older guy that just pays for things for her. But it's like she got to do things for him. You know what I'm saying? So that really turned me off about her because you would guess her to be a part of that lifestyle, bro. So when it comes to really dating out there, man, y'all gotta really take time and get to know people, bro. Because it's very important. It's very important because dating is kind of like you're really choosing to spend time with another person. Because think about what I'm saying, like right now, if me, Rich, and Daniel Bidders want to go on a date, bro, we can find a beautiful woman, take her to a restaurant, have a good time, have some drinks, and spend time with her. We don't have to date her. You know what I'm saying? So if you kind of choosing to date, it's like you really choosing to be serious with somebody. You really choosing to share your space and be with this person, commit. Because personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the girls that I'm not dating, I don't want to text you every day. I'm the type of guy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I do not want to text you every day. I do not want to talk on the phone every day with you if we're not dating. You know what I mean? I don't want to hang out all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see like why people be so eager to like date because some of the things you can really get without dating are still available, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Quality time with a person. You can hang out with a lady without doing anything sexual. You can go on a nice walk. But people that date, they don't even want to be serious. So it's a lot of people chasing relationships that really don't want to be serious, bro. And personally, a lot of things turn me off too, bro. I'm not gonna hold you like people that are overly promiscuous online, bro. Like one thing as a man, I'm gonna be honest with you that I do not like discussing is like sexual stuff related to men. What do I mean by like okay, I expect the girl to always be check it talking about Dinos, you know what I mean, or wanting a 6'6" dude or whatever. But as a dude, it's like you shouldn't really have that in your vocabulary. You should be talking about the dogs or the buns, manly activities. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a man, it's like, why are you even discussing men things that women discuss, bro? I don't know how to break it down to y'all, man. Like I see a lot of people online that say they want to be in a relationship with a woman, but then they online like talking about, oh, she would never date me because she wants a 6'6" guy. And it's like, oh, bro, why are you thinking about a 6'6" guy? You a guy. Like let a woman let a woman think about that, man. But I just see a lot of stuff about relationships online, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like it's like a good relationship is rare right now. It's like a gym. But you're not gonna find that gym easy because I feel like the norms and principles and morals of relationship have been kind of like they're becoming obsolete in a majority of people. Because, dude, I'm telling you, bro, I work in customer service. I see people with their wives all the time. They wives just be looking at you like she just ready to, you feel me? But they got kids. You know what I mean? I should be thinking like, damn, they been together for mad years. Like, you feel me? What she want? Why would she want to? You feel me? She's committed so much time to this person. But I don't really get it though, man. So the last thing I want to do is get in a situation I'm not gonna be serious in. Like right now, I don't even got the time to really think of another person besides my family and myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And how could I even commit to a lady if I don't feel like I had the time? 1 second, y'all. Let me look this person. But yeah, man, it's just like I said, man. It's just a lot of weird situations that I see when it comes to like people wanting to be in relationships. Like I was watching something the other day, bro, and there was this girl. She went viral online. She was from Canada, right? And she was in a relationship before, and they was like, "Oh, what was the worst thing you ever did after to your ex?" And she said her intent was to like fornicate with his mom, with his uncle, his brother, and his dad because he cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rich said I never hung out with people that talk about casually for real. Whatever you got going on in the bedroom is between you and whoever. Tell me about the places you took her and what you did. Not that. Nah, for sure. That's manly. Because what I'm explaining to you, bro, I feel like all that plays a part of being in a relationship, right? Like, imagine you dating somebody and they just speak so casually of your erotic activities out in public. It's like it's not really a serious relationship, bro. And I'm glad that you said that, man, because I talk about a lot of dudes. I hang out with a lot of dudes, bro. They constantly talk about dicks. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I put my dick in his shorty mouth. That I had to dig her down, like. But all that raunchy talk from a guy's like, yo, gang, I ain't gonna lie, that's what women do. Cause you know I got aunties. You know, women can sit in a room, fam, and talk about dicks all day. You know what I mean? Like not to be vulgar, but that's what girls do. But I'm like, damn, you's a dude. Like at the end of the day, that shouldn't be your vocab, man. Because it takes away from you as a man. It's like that's how I expect a shorty to talk. Like, or even if you talking to a woman, it's the same thing, bro. And she just steady talking about sex. You think that's somebody you could really be in a relationship with? Said, nah, it's classless for women to talk. Like even men though, all people though, Steph. I'm not trying to sound sexist. Fully shout out to Miss Nicole, man. It's like bro, I done been around girls like that, bro. Like and I ain't gonna hold you. I was smashing them, but in my mind, I know I could never date this type of person. Why am I saying I can never date this type of girl? All right, y'all take me out the picture, right? This my girl. This my longtime girlfriend, whatsoever. She always talking freaky or whatever, man. Sexual, whatever. Let's say I'm not with her, and then she goes to like a party and she's drinking. You know what I mean? And when she's at the party, she talking all this sexual freaky stuff. You think people at the party not gonna think she wanna smash? They gonna think she's ready. Like because just what she's discussing is almost kind of like it's giving off a or insinuating she's like that. You feel what I'm saying? She said it reflects. Now, Rich said, "Nah, I feel that. I could never imagine marrying a girl I was talking about in front of my friends. Like, imagine on your wedding day, your best friend heard the story of you rearranging your bride's guts. It reflects. Yeah, it's like it doesn't make you guys solidify as a team. It's like she's loose talking, but then it makes the relationship not serious, bro. You feel me? Yo, Steph said, tuning in from work. Gotta run. All right, Steph, have a good night, man. A day, you know, I'm gonna see y'all that night. But now, Rich, it's just like a lot of the people. The reason I'm talking about this is because I was watching an interview, bro, and there was different perspectives. But I feel like a lot of the people that are in relationships today, they don't have core principles and morals. Like back then, you wouldn't know what was going on sexually in a person relationship or whatsoever, boy. You wouldn't know. And once you start leaking the insides of like privacy, because that's an intimate thing, it's like at the end of the day, you probably would discuss anything relating to your relationship, bro. So when I look at a lot of relationships don't work out because it is these exact reasons. People just they are not serious, bro. Because a person that's serious in a relationship, you think they coming to tell you about how they was smashing their wife and all that shit, or what flaws or what's going on inside the relationship? No, they not coming to tell you that, man. And it's crazy, like, cause everybody got a different perspective, fool. And like I said, I was talking to a shorty, man, and she was like, "Oh yeah, would you ever be in a relationship with me?" And I'm like, "Nah," like in a sense because you're very toxic. You know, you have very raunchy conversations all the time. If I'm not around, you could be talking to your coworker and you might get him horny because you talking about mad sex. You talking about sucking and you know what I mean? Like you think I'm about to date a shorty like that? Come on, you can't be serious. Vice versa, same with a woman and a dude. So when you're going after a relationship, it's like, okay, what does this person discuss? What conversations do they have? How serious can you take an individual? Like I done chill with a girl, she's an ultimate liar. And keep in mind, this is shorty I'm smashing, bro. So if I'm just having fun with you smashing you and you a liar, you think I could take you serious being in a relationship with you? Never. You feel what I'm saying? Because these are things that I pay attention to. And it's like I done dealt with multiple women, fam. I can count on my hands a lot of the women I would never date because of certain situations, but I mean, I spent time with them. You know what I'm saying? Same with women and guys. So you got to know what you really want if you say you want a relationship, bro. Who are you really dealing with? Are you dealing with somebody solid that y'all can sit there and have good conversations, intellectual conversations, or is it all gonna have to be about celebrities, sex, and drugs, and stuff that don't really matter? Because it's people like this is all they can talk about, bro. This is all they care to talk about. This is what their relationship consists of. It don't consist of nothing good. That's why a lot of them don't really last, man. And I see a lot of people crying online about wanting to be in a relationship, and there's no more relationships out there. But look at how the people carry themselves, and look at what they're doing. That truly matters. Like personally, right now, I'm not thirsty for no relationship because I know a lot of people are pretenders, bro. Like I'm serious, man, and it's not me saying I'm like, oh, so perfect. I'm not a pretender, bro. I'll tell you how I am, like straight up. But what I mean, people are pretending. Like when you first get in a relationship, fool, I would say if it's a guy or a girl, they pretended for 6 months. Don't fall so deep into the 6 months. The 6 months is like a trial, bro. You know how you get a trial, free subscription? that that's the nah. Let me break this down because I might be on to something here, right? Think about it though. Think about it on a business level, right? Like a job, right? Once you get to the job, you got 90 days. I don't know how much 90 days is. Maybe that's 2 months, 3 months, but 90 days is like the trial run where you're at the job. Now, when you're at the job, the 90 days, let's be honest. First 40 of them days, you working hard. You probably on time, unless you just a shitty person, bro. You on time. You working hard. You chopping it up with the manager, supervisor, regular stuff. Maybe towards the 70, 60 days, you kind of like, yeah, I kind of know the system really, you know what I mean? I can slack off. This is how it is when you meet somebody that you're interested in dating. The first 6 months, 5 months, that's a trial and error. That's a pretend run. They gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta be on the money. They gotta be curvaceous. They gotta be romantic. So don't necessarily be so into that first 5 6 months, bro. That's just a level of y'all enjoying each other. You feel me? My boy Rich said, I think people need to be more honest about these things. Every non-cheater on earth has had the thought, man, why wouldn't you just leave instead of in the answer? Nah, hey, I tell you why people don't want to leave for real, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. I thought about it. It's an attachment issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I done cheated in a relationship, bro. But I broke up with my shorty mad times. You feel me? And I come back to her because she'd be like, yeah, I want to be with you, da da da. And in a sense, bro, it's people don't leave because they're attached. Nobody says they're attached to this person. Nobody says that. Nobody never wants to be like, man, I'm attached to this person, bro. People get attached to people, whether it be they spend too much time together, sexually attachment, emotional, abusive attachment. People get attached. Like some people are just nasty, but sometimes cheating is a result of trying to preserve the other person's feelings or the status of the relation, aka the businesses of dating. Yeah, like I say the attachment issue comes from not wanting to like get the benefits of being in a relationship, Rich. Because I'm gonna be honest, I had a shorty man, and I personally cheated on my shorty because I felt like she was disloyal. But then the question is, why didn't I leave? Because I felt betrayed in a sense, gang. Like, damn, okay, I could really play you more than you could play me. Because, bro, I'm gonna be honest. When I was dating my girl, I had a lot of girls that was on my team, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It seems women only want you when you with another woman. You know what I mean? It's like an envious spirit or some shit. So when I had a serious relationship, I had girls that'd just be commenting on my Instagram. My girl would tell me to block them, but I cheated on my shorty because she before I really started dating my shorty, she went to college. She was in college, and this how upfront I was. You know, we were talking while she was in college, but I told her, I said, look, I ain't gonna date you while you in college. That's like 2 hours away. I ain't got time to be wondering why you ain't text me back, who you with. When you get, if you move to the cities, we could date. So she ended up moving to the cities. Of course, while she was in college, she was smashing niggas in college. For me to be like, oh, she was a star in her books, that would be silly. So long as that shit's over with, I ain't tripping. So when you come to the cities, you know, we kicking it, we going hard, everything going good, and then it's like, you know, your ex hoes or whatever, you know, I don't know, hookup buddies that you used to see, they hit you up. But in my presence, you try to lie to me because you know I pay attention to body language. So I'm like, man, you got a text to your phone. Who that is? So she like, ah, it's nobody. Woo, woo. So I'm like, let me see the text, bro. I live with my mom. My mom lived with me at the time. But this is in this moment. Let me tell you something, bro. I realized that I ain't gonna lie. Women support women. Cause bro, my mom stayed with me, fool. You got to listen to what I'm saying. My mom's my mom. You heard? My mom love my girl. You feel me? Cause she seemed supportive. Cause I was helping her taking care of my mom. So when the text came, I was like, yo, who that is? So she like, da da da, nobody, woo woo. I'm like, nah, let me see, show me the text. So it was like some dude she used to talk to. Apparently he was trying to reach out, da da da. So I'm like, why would you lie to me about texting you? So I'm like, man, you know what? I get all my hoes back right now. Rich, I put this in my life. Like, I'm the type of dude, bro. If you really want me to prove a point, I like to go overboard. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want to show you that you're not doing as much as you think you're doing a lot of the time. People try to think they're really standing on business or proving a point or whatever. No, bro. So I'm like, man, you know what? I get all my hoes back tonight. My mom come in the room like, son, no. I'm like, man, I ain't hearing none of that shit. This shorty is being disloyal because you gotta keep in mind, I cut up all the girls I used to talk to. Man, after that night, I got all them back. Next day, I got some neck. I wasn't even thinking about her the same. You feel me? And it wasn't just from that one situation, but it was like you know, her mom in a sense was disloyal. My shorty's mom in a sense was disloyal. So I was like, man, forget this, bro. Bro, I could have smashed her cousin, her best friend. Like, dude, I could have went overboard, but I ain't go that overboard, bro. You know what I mean? I just got my regular hoes back. But I'm telling you, I could have hit her cousin, her best friend, all of them, even this other girl, like. But I just look at it like, nah, she wasn't even worth it. But the reason I ain't leave is because I feel like, man, I could have done more damage. I could have had her, had everybody around her, and had the girls I wanted because she wanted to like play with my mentality on loyalty in a sense. Because a good person, bro, you don't ever want to like do a good person dirty. They could do you 10 times worse. And it came in like that situation, bro. I'm telling you, I could have went crazy, fool. Hey, what's going on? I'm well. How are you? So I just gotta scan a QR code. Did you check in with a card or swipe a card? So does he have it? Man. So you don't remember scanning a QR code at all? Okay. You can, but then dates and create a ticket for you. Does that work? Okay. So what day did you get here? July 2nd. Okay. Do you know the time? 3 a.m. or p.m. 3 p.m. Okay. All right. 1 second here. All right. The reason I ask because it's like sometimes it's usually higher, but I'll do a discount for you. Okay. It's usually higher when you come and swipe a card, but I'll do a discount because of that. Okay. Okay, so you should you could get the parking spot. I've actually 1 second here. I was gonna say you look pretty burning up. You burning up. You heard? Y'all been moving. Yeah, I see you got a baby in the back too. You know what I'm saying? You just need one water. You need two. All right, for sure, for sure. 1 second here. All right, so your new total is gonna be 68.44. I could swipe a card if you got one. I could swipe a card if you got one. There you go. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's a application, or you could sign up with the email. You just want to go online because you said you guys will find out soon. So sign up online so you can get the actual rates. They got better rates online, like $12, $14. Yeah, because when you come up to swipe your card, it could be very high if we're very busy. So it kind of matters. Yeah. So y'all have a good day, okay? But nah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see, I had to help out the lady and stuff like that. You said, hold on. I gotta read the comments. Rich said, some people have an identity crisis when they're not in a relationship. If they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, nah, that's facts. I met a lot of people like that, bro. It's a lot of people like that just need to be with someone. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even like being together, but it's like they have to be with a person. And I've been around people like that. Rich said my mom has done some whack ass stuff to me, but she has never sided against me, always steered me right. Now my mom went against me, bro. And I'm looking at my mom like, bro, Shorty is disloyal. Like you talking about don't do this, but you know, she just was looking at from a female's perspective. But I'm like, man, I'm getting all them back tonight. What are you talking about, mom, dude? What? He said, I don't see the point in staying with someone just to hurt them. Nah. But it was like, man, I was more so annoyed at the fact, you gotta understand, bro. I was like, me and this girl, we started out cool. We never were like trying to date, but we ended up dating, but then she ended up moving back so we could date. So my thing was like, okay, cool, you did all of that for me to kind of be committed to you, fam. But then you talking to somebody that you left back in the past. It was like you trying to make a fool out of me. And I ain't gonna lie, I was younger at the time. And I was immature, bro. I looked at it like, man, I could have all the hoes and have you. Why would I break up? But I did break up with her multiple times after the fact. But at that point, I just didn't want to be together, man. But one thing I would never do again in any relationship, bro, is stay there because I don't want to leave. He said, nah, I fully agree, but it's like tearing off a limb either way for them. He says it's a bitter dichotomy. Can't live with them, can't live without them. I mean, yeah, like the whole feeling like you need to be with a person thing, that's a little strange because people just end up being with anyone in a sense. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of people like what you just described is probably like I don't want to say 70% of relationships because I don't have a specific like accurate analytical percentage, but it's probably a high percentage, Rich. You probably just described a high percentage of relationships. People having identity crisis. They don't want to be alone, so being with someone else gives them a sense of who they are or something. You know what I mean? I'm cool with a dog. I'm cool with a dog in a cottage family. long as I procreate, fool. Long as I got a my what is it? What is it? What is it? Ain't the word. It's not a timeline. Is it? Yo, man, which you know the word I'm looking for, man. Unless I keep my bloodline alive, fool, I ain't tripping. I'd be cool with a cottage and a dog because I learned one thing. I learned that look, relationships they might last for a while, but it's not forever. So even if the lady that I had, the offspring where we break up for or we leave each other, it's like, bro, I can look forward to life still. Most people they can't look forward to life after one situation, bro. And I done been with so many. I remember like my first ex, she tried to do me dirty and break up with me on my birthday. She thought I really cared, bro. This is keep in mind. This after I done went on vacation with you and your family, and you done treated me bad in Cali the whole time. It's my first time in Cali. You treat me bad the whole trip. I want to break up with you in Cali, but I can't. Literally, I want to break up with you the whole trip, bro. I'm talking about we at Disney World. I'm thinking about breaking up with you. We at the pool swimming. I'm thinking about breaking up with you. We 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 go to eat. We go out to eat. I'm looking at you across the table. I'm thinking about breaking up with you. And I just couldn't break up with you because you was like very emotional the whole trip. You even threw a tantrum. We went to the hospital because of you. So you ruined the whole trip, fool. So when we get back, I'm really trying to break up with you, but you have it set up to where I don't even get it. We don't really get to talk after we land back in our state. But it's like you planning this miraculous shit on my birthday. My birthday was like 2 3 days after that. But you text me on my birthday like I really was gonna care, bro. I did not care. I have been made a decision in Cali, bro. But I've been horrible at breaking up. I'm a horrible breaker upper, bro. Like I might break up with you, fam, and then you text me for a week, and then we get we. I feel bad because you sending me all this dumbass text, and I get back with you. That's happened many times. I'm not gonna hold you. That's happened many times. Like I break up with somebody, they texting, communicating, then I get back with them. I'm not like that at all no more. But it was hard for me to break up with people. But she thought she was doing something. She waited on my birthday to like yeah, let's break up. Hey, hey, miss, how you doing? All right. Yeah, did you swipe the card when you came in? Okay, I'll just swipe the same card. All right, appreciate that. Thank you, man. All right. All right. Is this for Miss Cashlow? Okay, it shows that you owe 59.78. It's gonna process it on there, okay? Did you want to order the drink? Oh, some bottle of water? All right, one second here. Let me grab you one. All right. Here you go, miss. Have a great day. Yeah. Nah, man, it's hot. right now, so I gotta give customers some water, man. You know, quench their thirst. You feel me? But yeah, that was like you talk about somebody trying to really slight you, man. I got broken up with on my B-Day. I done been taking out the state, and then I don't know. She fought with me every day of the trip. You know what I mean? So I've been through like experiencing in relationships, man. The craziest thing I ever had happen. I ain't never really like called my shorty cheating. I called her texting a guy though that she used to mess with, you know. But this guy was 2 hours away. You know what I mean? So who knows? He might have been cheating. But the point of what I'm saying is you really gotta know who you with, man. And when you first start talking to a person, you gotta look at it as a trial. This is a trial. Nobody be looking at relationships as a trial when they first start out, bro. People just be like, oh my god, I found the love of my life. Ah. Like, come on, fool. When you first start a job, it's a trial. They put you on a 90-day. Why? Because they gotta know how you are. How's your tendencies for real? Are you a good worker? Are you lazy? Do you come to work on time? Are you chaotic? Do you argue? You know what I'm saying? They want to know, do we want to keep you here? And I be wondering why people don't do that for people. I never used to do that for people, but now I do all the time. Hey, boss, how you doing? Doing well. I'm gonna tilt it up a little bit. You have to brighten it up. It's your brightness, man. I'm sorry about that. There we go. See how easy that was? I turned my brightness down too because of my eyes, you know. I was a bit big. Yeah. But nah, man, it's like look at that joint like a real trial and error, bro. And don't get so caught up in that trial process. If most people was doing that, I don't think people would be so like discouraged about relationships. Because I feel like people get discouraged when they like, oh my god, I found this person. They're everything I wanted them to be, and then it don't work out. And they're like, oh my god, relationships suck. You feel me? But it's like if you go try test drive a car, test drive a car, you get to have a car for a month. After a month, you don't really like how the car drive. You like, okay, I ain't even tripping on the car. Like, this ain't the car for me. That's how it should be. But everybody be thinking they found a love of their life because they like they got identity crisis, like Rich said. They just wanted someone, please. Nah, we all got people out here that we compatible with, bro. We gotta know them first. You know what I'm saying? I believe love is like a thing within the relationship, but it's not the thing that really holds the relationship together forever. Because people that fell out of love, you know what I mean? If love held the relationship together, man, I don't think people would have fell out of love, man. So you guys that want to be in good relationships, man, I want y'all to be happy. You know how to love of your life, but you gotta really get to know that person. Give them a 5 month trial, man. You know what I mean? 5 month trial. Like start looking at stuff you don't like. Do they lie? Are they do they have issues with accountability? Whatever you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Are they overly promiscuous online? Are they too much into social media? Give them a trial and error for 6 5 months. During that 6 5 months, everything you really want to see in a person that you want to commit to, boom. You know what I'm saying? You figure out, okay, this person not for me. That way, it'd be a lot more healthy relationships. I'm not gonna hold you. You feel me? Because right now, I feel like that's something that a lot of people are chasing after relationships, bro. It, it's really a few people chasing after money right now. Everybody else, they trying to find. Bro, it used to be this thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It used to be, you gotta get caught for wintertime. It's cuffing season. Y'all remember cuffing season, bro? If y'all don't remember cuffing season, bro, y'all wasn't alive during that time, man. It was something called cuffing season, bro. You know what I mean? But personally, right now, I feel like it's a lot more people that want to be in relationships, and there's a lot more people that are playing with the people time that want to be in relationships. That's the issue. So being on whichever side you on, you gotta figure out which side you're on, and you gotta figure out who you're dealing with. Because if you're dealing with one of those people that want to play with your time while you want to be serious in a relationship, that's all that's gonna happen. Your time gonna get wasted. They're gonna pretend y'all ain't gonna go nowhere. But if it's somebody who really is serious and wants to be in with a person, you gotta put them on the trial and error run, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I go try out for the Lakers right now, they gonna have me on the trial and error. If I can't put up 12 points like I said I can put up 12 points, be at practice, listen to the coach, guess what? I'm out of there. I wasn't meant for the Lakers. The Trailblazers might take me on the trial and error, but listen, man, it's a quick live, man. Wasn't nothing crazy, man. I love Rich and Steph for tuning in. I just wanted to talk on relationships, man. I don't know if I really even get in like a good steez or detail live analysis, on a situation or whatever, man. But it's all from my perspective, though, bro. You know, I don't want you to judge me for saying that I cheated on my girl at the time because she was probably cheating. She was texting dudes. Like, you feel me? I should have made a more mature decision, but personally now I don't even have time to deal with that no stuff like that, man. There's no need to be petty now. As you get older, you mature, you gotta move more like a boss. Meaning that just cause somebody do something to you, man, you leave that up to God. You feel me? God gotta fight those battles, but at the time when you younger, you be like, oh, I'm gonna cheat on them back or this and that or whatever, but it don't really be worth it, man, because it's a loss of character. What I learned is that, yo, bro, as we go, we can't lose character, meaning that you could steal, like you might. I had somebody steal $500 from me. It's a real story. I could have did something to hurt them or whatever, but it's like I would have been a loss of character. You know what I mean? That person already got a loss of character. They showed me they don't have good character. Now me doing something low vibrational negative just shows I'm losing character. You feel me? So as we go up, we don't want to lose character, bro. We want to build character. You know what I mean? We want to stay solid, stay to the core. So now I wouldn't cheat on no shorty, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll just leave because why would I want to be like them? You feel what I'm saying? And if you in a situation like that, just get up out of there. You got more experience than have. I think about all the new ladies I gotta talk to. Really, like all the time. I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. Y'all probably think I'm nuts, but nah, seriously, bro. Like I don't ever sit here and be like, oh my god, I wish I could still be with her. Never, gang. I be like, man, I wonder. I be thinking like this though. I be like, man, I know when I get that new spot, bro, I'm gonna have the baddest chores gonna come my way. you, nah, I'm for real, like, cause right now it's shorties that come my way that I personally don't like for real. I don't link with them. If I do link with them, it's like rarely, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even like that I link with them. You feel me? But as I said, as we go up, we try to have more character built, man. Fine character. But listen, man, I love y'all. I will crank more lives later, man. I just felt like speaking on that, man. Don't rush relationships, bro. Put people on trial runs. You know what I'm saying? Like I give you an example. I was watching this dude YouTube named Mike Drop Barbecue, and he was like, "Man, you could do like a trial run. You could date somebody for a month, agree to date somebody for a month. If the month goes good, y'all can go for 2 months. If the month go bad, y'all get to dub it after the month. But people wouldn't do that in real life. They'll think, oh, that's so silly. But then they'll date for 70 years, hate each other, beat each other up, cause domestic violence, and then break up. Which one's better, man? Dating for a month to see if this is really it or doing 7 years and hating the other person. Come on, man. It's a no-brainer. I'd rather date a person for a month. Imagine we could date somebody for a month. After the month, you give them a score like, yeah, 50. I ain't gonna lie, it's a dub. You know what I mean? Oh, 78. I might want to go another 2 months to see if you can hit 100. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That'd be a whole different vibe, man. Who knows, man? I may be thinking of a game or something. It's a video game, man. But look, I love y'all, man. I'm finna eat some eat my lunch, man. I know I'm at the work, man. For all the trolls that be saying go to work, you bump, you don't work. I'm here grinding, man. Y'all need to watch this live and hear my customer service with the customers. Very polite. You know what I'm saying? And I treat them like they special. So I want them to come back and leave here feeling good. You feel me? So that being said, shout out to Steph, man. Shout out to Rich for tuning into the live, man. I know I barely crank the lives at the job, man, but I am about to play the game, though. So whoever wants to see me get busy on COD, y'all tune in, family. And like that.